Welcome everyone to this demo video. This is a video for your practical lab class. So you all have got the assignment. In this assignment, you will get some KML files. That is basically a Google Earth file. So the Google Earth files are in the format of .kml or .kmg. This file format is a proprietary file format for Google Earth. So after downloading the file, if you want to open it, you just have to double click it. Then the Google Earth software will open something like this. So you have to note down that for this software to work, you have to have a active internet connection. According to the KML file, the location will be zoomed into that particular location. So first of all, we will see what are the basic layout of the software and what are the features available, what are the tools available in the software. I'll try to walk you through all these features using which we can do some basic image analysis, and geological interpretation. So first of all, in this tab, as you can see, there are some tools available. This tool is to mark some location in the map. You can pinpoint some location with this tool. So you can change the symbol of the tool, the symbol of the mark point. Okay. So these are the options available. You can have different color also, the scale and opacity. All these controls are available here. Just let me show you. You can give a name here. Let me give test point. Okay. So like this, you can pinpoint any location in the map. Before that, let me show you something. In this map, as you can see, whenever I move my cursor, you can see in this bottom line, you can see the longitude and latitude values are varying. Along with that, the elevation also is varying. So wherever I'm putting a cursor, according to that, it is showing the longitude and latitude value and the different elevation of that particular place. So another thing is there. This is called eye altitude. So if you zoom in, you can see that it is reducing. That means from the view you are getting here is from which height. Let's see. Okay, it's showing. If we are zooming in, then this automatically this is getting reduced. This is basically this is from which height you are viewing the whole landscape. So, but you have to make sure that these are in this here you can see there are some layers available. Okay, these are some administrative layers. I mean the borders or labels of the places and some roads. All these things are not required for your current exercise, so you can just take it out, but you have to make sure that this layer is turned on. Okay, because if this is turned up, then basically whatever you are seeing, that is just a 2D image. And even if I move my cursor, you can see there is no change in elevation because the terrain layer is off. So you have to make sure this layer is turned on. Okay, so I have already shown you this one, how to add a place mark. Then we can also draw some polygons. You can draw some lines to this Okay. Then another thing is you can add some overlay if you when you will use the ArcGIS and other remote sensing software, then we will be able to generate some raster or vector files. So, or then we can overlay those files over this image, or you can also overlay some images directly on this map. That is for that. And then here is this icon which show historical images. When you click on this, the scale bar will appear, and you can slide it to see whatever historical images present of that particular location. Okay, so now you can see it is there are only two images of this place, but depending on the location, there may be multiple historical images available. So if you want to do a change analysis or how the landscape has evolved through time, if you have a historical image, you can compare those both. So for that purpose, that is this feature is very handy. And this one is for if you want to see at different times of the day how the illumination over that place. The so using this feature, you can have that. Okay. Then going forward, this one, as you see, this is the ruler option. Through this, if I simply draw a line, okay. So here you can see it's giving me the map length, this is the ground length, and this is the heading. Okay. So map length means it is the direct. If you ignore the undulations of the ground and just from this point to this point, the direct which is the shortest distance is this much. You can change the unit also, and this is the ground length because the ground is not flat and there are some undulation. The ground length will be different from the map length. So this will show the depending on the undulations of the ground. This will show the ground length, and this is the heading. Heading means you can say this is the sort of strike direction. Okay, in which direction here we have drawn the line. Okay, so this is the heading of the line. You can use it this feature to um, know the strike of the line. So you can save it. Okay, you can save it as a, or you can just okay. Let me save it. Okay, so these are some features available, but these are basic tools. And these are some layers. And now here you can see this is a, let me off this. So here you can see an important thing. The if you rotate this wheel, okay. So this is the north direction. If you want to visualize the map, keeping the north, this is how the map would look. So by changing this, you can change the orientation of the map. Okay, this feature allows us to analyze the features according to our convenience. Okay, so another feature is here. You can see this eye here eye icon. So if you drag it, okay, like this, now you can see that the view angle also changes. So now you can view the whole landscape with a different perspective. Okay, so these are the features using which we can view the same area at different angle. Okay, so if you want to have a vertical, then use a vertical view, then you just drag it towards the bottom, and now this is the vertical view of that area. So now we'll for this problem, how we can use this to various kind of geological analysis on the image. The main advantage of using this platform or Google Earth, because in this platform, as you can see, the image resolution is very high. So that gives us a now. Okay, now let me show you how you can now you see this is the feature. This is a geological feature. As you can see, there is you have to determine what kind of feature this is, and what are the strikes and deep of the whole feature. So as you can see, there are a lot of layering here, but to give you get a clearer view, can you from this view, can you say towards the slope of the place is towards north or towards east or west? It's kind of difficult. So now we'll see how can you determine that. Okay, let me show you. Let me draw here. I'm going to draw a line. Okay, so by clicking here, you can draw a line. Okay, this is line. Now you right click here and go to show elevation profile. Now as you can see how the elevation changes across this line. Okay, now as I move my cursor here, you can see the elevation, how the elevation changes. This is how you can have an idea that how the slope of the area is changing and in which direction. So that's fine. Then we'll see what is our main objective here. We have to determine the strike as from that slope. You can see that the slope is the whole structure is sloping towards this side. Okay, so we have to determine the strike. Okay, these are the layers. Okay, these are the layers present. So we have to determine the strike. So for determining the strike, we have to draw strike lines. So to draw the strike lines, you have to choose 2 points which lie in the same elevation. So how to do that? Let me show you by doing one. Okay, click this. Then as you can see, as I move this point, the elevation is also changing. Okay, the elevation is changing. Let me zoom in. Okay, and let me put this point on 10,030 meter. Okay, 1030 meter. Okay, I'll name it as S1, S1, P1. S1 is the strike 1.1. Okay, let's save it. Likewise, I can I can put another point here and in the same location. Now you see here, as I'm moving, the elevation also is changing. Okay, so I'll put this point on the same 1000. You can see, and the elevation here. You can see here the elevation is at 1030. So setting it as strike 1.2. Okay, so both these points are at 1030 meter. Okay, so if I join these 2 points with a line, okay, this will be our strike line. So I will save it as a strike 1. So this is how basically you have to do the exercise. You have to determine the strike direction and the deep direction and the deep amount from here. I hope you are able to understand the basic functionality of this Google Earth software. Please let me know if anyone has any doubts. I'll try to I'll try to make you understand whatever problem you have. And thank you.